Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Good morning. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me. How great is that? So, I'm catching up on all these Halloween spreads, you guys. Like, it has been crazy. So, I'm going to move everything over here, and I'm going to try to not have my chair squeak, because that's no bueno. No, it's no good. Holy cow. So, I just, had a quick thought in everything. This is a lot of work, y'all. This is a lot of work, and I love it, but sometimes I sit and think, holy cow. I did not realize how much work went into actually, just filming a video. So, yeah, I could talk through and everything like that, but let's face it, then half the videos wouldn't get put up because there'd be some random weird conversation happening in the back, because it's like the children have a sense of mom's doing a video. Let's be loud. Let's be obnoxious. Let's have weird conversations. Oh, let's get the dogs involved in barking. So, anyways, I digress. So I'm catching up on all of my Halloween spreads, which I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. I only had to do 2. That's how behind I was. That's not very much. So I'm going to say that is a whole big win in my book. So, and so I knew that I had to use this haunted house kit. I think it's even called Haunted House. I'm not entirely positive. I lose track of all the names of the kits. I probably should pay attention to them. But come on, let's face it. Half the time I'm not going to pay attention to it because I could just easily go right here to my computer and look it up and then be able to tell you. But I'm not going to look it up on my computer because I don't want excess noise going on. Boy, am I rambling. This part here is probably the oddest part of the entire video. What do I just talk to you about? Except hi, how you doing? Hope everything's going great. Oh, guys, I have chickens. Wow, that was a squirrel moment if there ever was one. I have chickens. And did it happen in this week? It did. So we'll get to it when I get there. And I'm going to tell you all the stories in next week's video. Or in the next video. In the next Halloween video. How about that? Since I only have 2. Because the stories are absolutely amazing. But I have chickens, and I'm really, really excited that I have chickens. So, let's get into it. So, of course, I always do my prep with washi on the bottom. This time I chose to do the patterned headers instead of the glitter headers because goodness gracious, they are gorgeous. And I really wanted that subtleness and vintage feel going throughout the entire thing, which I don't think that the glitter headers could have provided. So this bottom washi, stunning, gorgeous. I need to get my act together and have all sorts of foil because this would have been beautiful with a silver foil. Just amazing. And I really need to get my act together. You know what I really, really, really miss? I really miss Rose Colored Days' foiled subscription. I really wish she would have continued on with that because I felt like we could have gotten so many amazing things, and she could have done literally 6 months of just holiday type foils, and I would have been just a happy person. So, Monday, the 18th, school time. I haven't been putting school time in this planner, which is not a huge deal, just because we've had just so many other things that I've wanted to track, but I mean, we're doing school. But I figured, you know what? Let's get back into it and tracking school time there. So put it there on my sticky note, of course. Did a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. That morning, my oldest son had seminary. This is one of my favorite full boxes here. Normally, I leave my favorite full box for Thursday, but I really love this box here. I have a couple of my favorite full boxes. Did I put my other one? Yes. I put the other favorite full box on Thursday, but I had to put it here on Monday. So, and then moved into just one of the 3-spot checklists. I needed to do a mail drop. I had to work on the website and had to do some printing. And then this was the day that we decided, after we went by to visit where horse riding lessons were and calling and talking with the lady who's in charge of the horse riding lessons. This was the day that we decided, okay, youngest kid is going to be starting horse riding lessons. And so then we had to go find some boots and a helmet for her. So this was running all about and figuring that out. So it was a evening of adventures because she started the next day, which is not normal for things to happen, but apparently in my case that's just kind of the normal. So I pulled out some of my new stickers. I haven't put this haul video up yet, so you're kind of getting a little sneak peek of some of the haul stuff, but that is from Frankengoop, one of the new to me shops, and just a little ghost with like a little silly face because we were running everywhere. And the running around did not stop. We had to go out and do things on Tuesday as well in order to get everything prepped. So we ended up running to a lot of places on Tuesday, and so many places on Tuesday that I couldn't even mark everything. So morning started off with seminary, and then my husband had that day off, so we were able to just get a lot of stuff around the house done. We were able to get a little bit of schooling done. It was not a full day of school that day just because we had to head out to one of the cities down the way that has a Costco. So we ended up going to, where did we end up going to? We ended up going to Costco. We ended up going to Dick's Sporting Goods to look for some pants for her, and also I say pants for her, pants for my daughter for horse riding lessons, and exchanging a swimsuit. And then we went out and we looked for other boots. So we were not able to get boots on Monday. We looked for them. We were able to get the helmet. But we did find some boots that if we were not able to get any, they would have worked. So anyways. So a little bit of school time. So I marked that with a big old book from Pumpkin Paper Co. Had to pick up mail that day. This was the planner restock day. So that was fun and adventurous. Like I said, we had to run errands, and then we also had to do a whole bunch of cutting that day. So it was a super busy long day. I think I ended up just like dying in bed that night because I was so tired. But that day she had her first horse riding lessons, which if you followed me on Instagram and followed my stories, you saw that I posted there. Yes, eventually horse stickers are going to be coming around because, well, I'm going to have to do that because I don't know how long this is going to take, and she fell in love that day. So she fell in love. And then quickly after that, we ended up having to run out to dance, and boys went to Taekwondo that evening. So I marked that, even though it says dance on there, I marked it with a Taekwondo sticker because, that took up the majority of the time. So moving on to Wednesday, obviously I am not deviating from the way that I do things. Funny thing, I was looking back through some photos. Was I on Instagram or was I in my photo albums? I couldn't remember. I was in my photo albums. So I keep a lot of my photos. Oh, see, I'm going to make the chair squeak. Anyways, I was in my photo albums, and I was back into like 2018, and this kind of layout is the same kind of layout I did in 2018. So apparently I have found what works for me. Now, why I can't pre-plan it that way, I don't know. I really do need to start like pre-planning my spreads and then writing them down as I go and then sharing them like when I go to film the next video. And then we could just sit and chat and talk. But I love doing this as well. Like, this just feels good. And then, it just, I don't know what to do. I know, that sounds so whiny, but I really just don't know what to do. Especially after figuring out that I do this I do. Jeez, my goodness. Oh, my kids, if they listen to me, they'd be like, you said do. All right. I have done this type of layout for years now. So one would think logically that I should be a pro at pre-planning my spreads by now. And I probably should, so I could show you my kits that come ahead well before all of this, because oh my gosh, some of the kits we have in the lineup, I'm super, super excited. Most of them are like anytime kits, because that's kind of how I roll, except for Halloween, obviously. Sorry, I'm really, really behind on Wednesday, so let's talk about Wednesday. Wednesday morning, seminary. And we had school time. Marked it with a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. Had to answer email, so marked it with a little ghost sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. 3-spot checklist. Had to upload a video that day. Had to work on doing some Facebook posts, and it was a cutting day. And then, dun 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 dun, what do I do then? File through my script stickers. Okay, guys, I do have a very, very serious question. Stop, pause. Last thing I did on Wednesday was design. Now I'm going to do the flip over here as well. Okay, serious question before I move on. If you have a ton of scripts, how do you store them so that you know which ones you're going to use? Because my pile is growing, ever growing, and this lady right here found more fonts that she wants to use for scripts. So we do it about once, not quarterly. Would it be trimesterly? I don't know. Oh, geez. About once every 4 months, I change up what fonts are offered for scripts. So I found some more fonts, and I would love to use them. But anyways, my pile is growing, and I don't know how to store them so that I know how to use them, especially when I do videos like this, since I do everything, either on the Sunday that we're finishing up the week or the following week that's going. So I guess, quote unquote, it's like a memory plan, but then again, I don't know what I'm always going to do. My thoughts are, I can either do reusable albums and kind of make tabs for them and do them alphabetically, but then that means I would have to take all those stickers off the sheet, and that's a long process. So my second option is I was thinking maybe of just punching it for discs, or even just punching a hole for a ring, it, not quite a D-ring, but just one of those rings that you can just pull apart, and then that way I could actually just flip through them. Jeez, words are hard. Sorry, I'm totally I'm trying not to get too behind, but I need opinions on what you do for your scripts, because I want them to be more accessible, so that way I could know literally if I had put it on a ring, I could be okay, I'm currently in the S's, I need to go to the C's, and know where I need to go, and then I'm not flipping through 30 pages, I'm only kind of flipping through. Anyways, that's my thoughts. On Thursday, seminary was in the morning, we did school, marked it with a sticker from Fox and Cactus. That day, more stuff. I love these grid boxes for to-do lists. Cutting, had to work on the B6 planner. If you didn't know, we have a B6 planner coming this month. Had to work on scripts, video prep. Kids had taekwondo that evening, and we had a plumber come out again, because this house loves to give me drama. Oh, the plumbing adventures are not done yet, but I will save that story for another day. Friday, 22nd. Most Fridays we don't do school. It just depends what we have going on. And that has been our schedule for, about 4 or 5 years now, where Fridays have been no school days. So kids didn't do school on Friday, and they were super excited. So we did sleep in. Well, I should say they slept in. I had to get up and get stuff going. But my son also did not go to seminary that day. We just sleep in, get all that. So marked it with a sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. Had to answer emails. It was a cutting day. And then that day, because the week has been super, super long, I needed to take a nap. So marked that with a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. And then we were supposed to go out that evening and pick up chickens. So my husband made the executive decision that we were getting chickens. I have been putting it off for quite a while now, knowing that we probably needed them. And as we were driving, we came across a very freak storm, and it felt like a hurricane. And it took us longer to go 3 miles than it would have for us to just have headed north back towards San Antonio. It was horrible, you guys. We were out on the roads forever. We get home, power is out. We have no power. We have no way to cook dinner. We have nothing. So we're like, okay, let's see if there's a restaurant open. Let's see if maybe the Halloween store is there. By that point, by the time we got home, the storm had passed, but obviously it had done its damage. And so we went out to dinner that evening because there was a restaurant that had power. So we went out to dinner, and then we went to Spirit Halloween to look at costumes, especially for my oldest son, because on Saturday he had an event, and I'll get into that one here in just a minute. So Saturday morning, I couldn't go with the kids and stuff because I had work that had to get done that day. So they all went and picked up chickens, and they picked up 6 of them. My husband has a friend at work whose father has a farm down here and was looking to sell some chickens. So we went and purchased some chickens from them, got 6 of them, and then they came home and they worked on the chicken coop outside. I continued working on cutting and work on orders, and then I also had to do an office supply order. So that's chicken sticker I have had for so long, and I've been waiting to use it. And so it's from Sweet Ava's Paper. And then the office supply order is also from Sweet Ava's Paper. There really is no way to find a Halloween sticker for chicken eggs, okay? However, I probably do have something in the works that is definitely going to be Halloween related and have some chickens because, yes. Because that's me. That's me, guys. Like, if I can't find it and it deals with Halloween, I'm going to figure a way to create it so I can use it, even if it only means I use it like 2 times a year. Doesn't matter, okay? Because it makes me happy. And then my oldest son had a church dance that evening, and it was a costume party. So my son went as the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. So we put together his costume. We did a mask. Like, we're talking like beginner cosplay type stuff. Like, nothing is crazy here. However, I did come to find out that there were girls from our church who were looking for him, and when they saw him, were super ecstatic that he was there. So I was like, ho, 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 ho. And then he entered the costume competition and ended up winning the category most unique, which I thought was really interesting. But he got to choose whether he entered unique or classic. And he looked around at the costumes and saw some people having some classic costumes, so he went for unique. But I would have thought Phantom would have been classic, but unique, I'll totally take it. So he won. So I marked that with a sticker from Grumpy Bear Sticker Co. or Berry Essential. I don't remember. Anyways, they don't sell the sticker anymore, so I don't link them in the shop. I don't link their shop down below. Wow, words are hard. Sunday, had to sleep in. We were exhausted. So mark that with a sticker from Fox and Cactus. Then we had to get everybody ready. And mark that with another new to me shop, Papershire. So I just was randomly looking through it and saw the ghost. And I was like, this is perfect because it's a happy ghost. So let's do it. And then we headed off to church. Mark that with a sticker from Happy Daya. Had to pick up dinner because we failed to prep dinner. So every Sunday we go have dinner with our friends after after my kids do swimming lessons with them. And one of our agreements is that we always bring dinner. So we had to go pick up dinner because I failed to get anything prepared because I couldn't decide on anything. So we ended up just having pizza. Like, nobody was complaining. And then, like I said, they had swim lessons. Oh, there's the dogs. Marked it with a sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio, is what I want to say. Anyways, I am super impressed. So, this friend of ours, her and I grew up in the same state. We grew up on opposite sides of the valley. And she was she still has records there in the state of Utah for swimming. And we ended up getting to meet each other through my husband, because we were all Navy. I was in the Navy Reserves. My husband was active duty Navy. She was active duty Navy. They worked at the same reserve center. I obviously drilled at that reserve center, and we all became friends. What's really, really interesting is we've posted pictures, and somewhere down the line, we have had to have shared relatives. So when they moved down here, and then they found out we were moving down here, like, we knew. So these are really, really, really good friends, and she is an amazing teacher. And my kids are doing phenomenal in swimming lessons. I'm super excited. And she pushes them hard, which I'm thankful for. So, on to the sidebar, being an adult. Monday we had to go to Tractor Supply Company. Tuesday was the Costco errand runs. Wednesday, my husband started duty for the week, and I had work. Thursday, work. Friday, we worked on costumes. Saturday, we did the outside stuff, and then Sunday was church. The 2 shows I watched that week were Fringe, and then my husband and I are watching American Horror Story Coven. He's never seen that season. I have. And then I had this little bit of space left, so I marked it here, and I just marked the first place costume because my son took first place for his costume. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, all the shops will be linked down below. And yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Until then, have a good one, and stay safe and healthy and happy. Bye!